Alright, it's now closing time. This was the last day of the base shop. I got a little bit far, but not too far. I thought I was gonna make it until Beyblade X ended, but yeah, it was very disappointing, my experience. It all started off with having a grand opening, having one stadium, one table there, and me waiting for people all day to show up. Two people showed up, but then after that, nobody really showed up. So yeah, this whole Beyblade journey has been a roller coaster, but I'm just pulling the plug now because this roller coaster is not even functional. But yeah, basically, there's an organization called the WBO. I didn't know they played a big part of like Beyblade tournaments, but apparently they do. Like day one of me opening up the base shop is just people harassing me, just like, hey, like, are you official? Are you official? And I'll tell them like just show up, dude. Like, are you really gonna not show up to the only Beyblade store that's gonna be in your whole life? But yeah, they decided that sadly the community in my area really loves this guy named Roy. Like, they love filling up his pockets. They see Roy, they're like, Roy, let me see your pockets real quick. And they put $10. They put $10 in there all the time. I only know this because he personally told me, he bragged about it. Like, I make $400 in my tournaments. That's why I opened up this shop. I was like, dude, instead of pocketing the community, just filling up some guy's pockets, they could actually have a store. You could come home or get off work or you're off school, and then you just come to the base shop. And yeah, it was a roller coaster of a journey. I know a lot of people are wondering, why wasn't I here the first time, or I showed up and you weren't here. It's because I basically told my boss, like, hey, I got a shop. I'm gonna do tournaments. I'm gonna make this much a week. Just like cut my hours real quick, because like I do want to work at my shop and at your shop. And he was all like, all right, like, and then that's what happens. My hours got cut, and then due to Roy. Due to Roy's information, like, hey, I make $400 and that goes directly in my pocket. I'm like, dude, I could take that $400 and just put it in the community, have tables, chairs, maybe an arcade. I had a whole vision for this shop, even like a little skate park, a little fingerboard park, beat 'em on tables. Like, man, this was gonna be the spot right here. But sadly, a community shop can't grow without the community. If a gym opens and nobody shows up, or what do you think is gonna happen? So yeah, that's the situation right here. So thanks to everybody stopping by. Thanks for all the bladers that stopped by the tournaments. I know there's only like 2 of y'all, but you prove you're a real blader. You don't need the WBO telling you like, hey, come to our tournaments or only go to WBO tournaments. Like, that was just so bad, like so bad. But yeah, that was my experience. My advice to you, if you're gonna open up a base shop, hit up the WBO first, because if not, you're gonna get harassed. Your organizers are gonna start making rumors about you, and it's just gonna be a bad experience. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned.